Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Woo. Wow. Whatever it is that brought you here, whether if it is the thumbnail, maybe something within the title, this message is going to be for you because whoever it is I need to talk to today, you are actually manifesting something brand new into your life. What do we have at the base over here? Essence. Oh, Nana Baruku. Essence. You're going through a really intense rebirth. I feel like this is the idea is there. The intention has been set. And you're being reborn into a timeline where you're going to be on this glow up. I feel like you guys aren't there yet. So let's have a look at the cards over here and have a deeper look. Because right now I feel like you guys have a lot of interference going on. I feel like you're struggling with missed steps. But I feel as though you're really excited to start bringing in a brand new timeline despite all of the distractions around you. We do have, oh wow. Ooh, ooh, yeah, Aljana. Beyond. This is a parent-child healing. While sometimes this could look like divine unity, this is way more than that. This is you renewing a covenant with your inner soul. This is family healing. I got the card of grace underneath there, ego, death. Mm, like I really feel like you're more than ready to put aside an old paradigm behind, especially with the way that you like to relate to friends and family, what community means to you. So what are you trying to manifest? We have Santa Muerte, offering, Hermetic, which is the creator card, Connect, yeah, Abracadabra, this is healing medicine, Oya, protection. Whatever it is that you are trying to manifest into your life, it sounds like you're trying to put yourself into a position where you're going to be a healer, a teacher, but this feels extraordinarily spiritual. It's as though wherever it is that you're planning on going, you're trying to make sure that what it is that you're learning, whether if this is energetic medicine or physical medicine, you're trying to make sure that you're balancing things out. I get the sense that you're going to be somebody who will be able to look at dark magic and light magic and understand the balance in between without having necessarily any prejudice towards it. Because whatever you've been going through on your journey, what are the weird things that you've been learning about? Well, I grabbed the metaphysical oracle deck. This is a lot about cannabis medicine. So don't be super literal if cannabis isn't your thing. But there's something about a stigma, a stigmatization that you have personally gone through, and you're going to become a creator and a healer. And it's going to help people connect back to their soul self, connect to the divine through something that has been stigmatized. Man, that could be mental health. This could be something within your field of career. This could just be the way that you feel about yourself or feel about relationships. But whatever it is that your guides want to talk to you about today, oh my God, you are so hella divinely protected. So, if this sounds like your manifestation, you are more than welcome to stick around. If we haven't met yet, my name is High Priestess Berries, psychic, medium, and divine channeler, hoping to bring you a message. Now, always remember, my messages are candid, unscripted, but they are also timeless, so please tap into your instincts, listen to your intuition. If there's anything that I talk about that doesn't make any sense, totally fine. Do not worry about it. This message may not be for you, but if it does resonate, please let me know by liking and sharing your experiences in the comments below. Got a Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands. Like, this is done, over with, and feeling excited about moving on to the next thing. So I want to have a look at what are the greatest challenges that you are going through. And we'll also have a look at the blockages and get you some guidance on that and a potential final outcome. Because this message is designed to help guide you in this in-between through the dark night, through the unknown, so that you can finally emerge on the other side feeling confident that you're creating something that will bring positive impact to the world and be able to sustain you. But I love this. We've got the Fool, Three of Swords. Like, I think right off the bat, there's a concern that you might have to hurt a few feelings along the way, or you might be worried that you could be hurting yourself. Like, shout out to all of you who have hypermobility, collagen disorders, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Like, if that resonates, like, this is definitely your energy. But it's sort of like, your ankles just want to give out because in the past, you've been kind of accustomed to having to add extra protection, extra support so that you can just go from point A to point B. And I think you're a little bit worried that the same thing could happen again, but there's a brand new beginning and it is based on balance, temperance. Like you've been working on something so that you can handle a lot. This isn't even a terrible 10 of wands. It's sort of like, I get to do all of this. Like I get that wand and that wand and that wand and that wand. And there's something about when a burden is yours, but it's leading towards something that is magical, fun, creative, enjoyable. This heavy load isn't that bad because you've been practicing for this. You might have felt weak at first, but I really feel like your strength is activating at this time. What's your greatest challenge? You got Queen of Pentacles and your blockage, Page of Cups. You're playing too small right now. Can I just phrase it that way? I really feel like you have a lot to give, but the past version of you has had a nasty habit of overgiving to the wrong situation. Because this this Page of Cups, while I feel like you're playing small, it's more that think of it this way. If you're trying to, sell some like really nice fancy hand cream that you made yourself, a balm, some kind of medicinal at a craft fair, and that's just kind of the image that I'm seeing right now. Do you truly believe that what you are making is genuinely beneficial, or are you making it just because it's easy to make? As we go further into the age of Aquarius, a lot of people are going to be more subconsciously activated, and they're going to be able to sniff out if you're doing this for money or if you're doing this for love. So there's one thing within here right off the bat. What are you working towards? Is it towards love or is it towards your survival? Because even the unawakened are going to be developing this sort of sixth sense to know if people are bullshitting them or not. So like right off the bat, like your challenge right now in order to achieve your highest timeline, it requires you to be okay with being the adult, with being confident, knowing that, hey, your medicine, take it the word as it resonates, your medicine, your remedy may not be for everybody, but trusting that you are using your heart chakra and your own internal balance and your own internal guidance system to find people who would benefit. I was talking a little bit earlier about the fool over here, and I was making jokes about, having weak ankles. Like, the advice you give from one person to the next based on their health problems, like, first of all, it's better to have someone who has been properly trained to give advice for different situations. Because it's one of these things where if you have weak ankles, but someone tells you you should start taking up jogging, that may not be a great idea if you don't have the proper footwear or if you don't have the proper strength within your legs. You can actually cause way more damage than actually healing somebody. So there's something within here. You're not wrong to be concerned about the power that you hold. It's okay that you're a little bit concerned that what you're doing may not work for everybody, but you're being asked to also believe that you can help somebody and that there are plenty of people out there who can benefit from what it is that you do, what it is that you have to offer. What's the guidance from spirit and the potential final outcome? Ooh, we got King of Cups and the Moon. Hmm. Like this King of Cups, there's just an ask within here. You are being very responsible. The King of Cups is a responsible individual who finds the balance between their emotions, their passions, their words, and their financial situation. They're not overgiving, and there's actually something about being a little bit aloof. Like you're being asked to be the grown up right now, but healthy grown ups know when they need to course correct and change. Because your client, I don't want to say your target. We'll say target demographic. That sounds way less sinister that way. Whoever it is that you're going to be helping, like it's this archetype right here, this Page of Cups. They're the ones who are going to be able to benefit from your balance of your femininity and your masculinity. And it's okay to see them in this light. I think a few of you are worried about looking down on somebody, and you don't need to look down on children. There are some really I've met some extraordinarily intelligent children. Some of them have emotional intelligence, others of them have spiritual wisdom beyond their years. Other children have amazing physical prowess. But it doesn't mean that you don't need to look down on them. You can see them with where they are at, and they would appreciate it if you saw them with where they are at, and you'll be able to help them. There's something about getting out of a habit of glomming on to people's energies, hoping that, oh, if I just, finally get $5, then everything will be totally okay. And like, you've been prone to being targeted by that kind of energy, but you're making a shift. And there's an ask for you to really let go of a past version of who you used to be. That's the reason why we do have this card of death. This is the Grim Reaper. This is letting go of a previous version of yourself and just knowing that you've had to learn a few nasty lessons along the way. Like the moon over here with your potential outcome, like the universe doesn't really want you to see exactly what it is that's going to go down. There's something about walking by faith because you have gone your whole life ignoring your intuition, ignoring your gut instincts. And that's not necessarily to say you're a bad person, but to become a healer, to become a teacher, to become powerful within your own right, you have to learn how to connect your physical body, your ego, to the spiritual, your fifth dimensional consciousness, and almost approach your reality as though you're a little kid with wonder, curiosity, lack of judgment. Judgmentality is sort of what brought you into your darkness in the first place. And there's something about the people that you are going to be connecting with, the people that you are going to be helping. Once you release the judgment against yourself, you'll be able to see these people with where they are at. Because this poor page is really judged all of the time, and they are still struggling with a lot of their insecurities. And you're going to be able to be the person who will be able to help them. So let's get one final message. This is kind of an interesting channeling, but I like the idea of trying to tune into the stuff that you're actively trying to manifest to help you move forward on your journey. So, can I get one final message using the Moon Oracle so that the viewer can feel anchored and confident that they are truly on the correct path that is in alignment to their heart? Have faith in your dreams. Nothing will come of this situation. Work through your fears. The energy is gaining momentum. There's an ask for you to learn how to be passive and allow the energy to carry you forward. This is a lovely time for you to rest. Collect yourself. Start removing things out of your life that are no longer going to serve the next chapter. Have faith that everything that you've been working towards is being orchestrated in a divine manner, and work through your fears. In many ways, the moon is your fear that something bad could go wrong, that the evil will crop up again, that the conspiracies will overtake you, that the mean people of your past will find you out for who you really are. Let them see you for who it is that you truly are. The energy is gaining momentum, and there's an ask for you to conserve yourself and make sure that you are not pouring your time, energy, and money into things that are outside of your vibration. Wow, okay. I think that's the message. I want to thank you again so much for sticking around. If you need more in-depth guidance, you're more than welcome to book a one-on-one or a personalized tarot reading. Also, check us out on Patreon. I'm starting a heart chakra activation series so that you can gain some semblance of control over your love and your heart chakra itself. And until I see you guys at the next one, I'm wishing you peace, love, and all the berries.